Recently, we came to the conclusion of the story of My Hero Academia. It happened about 2 weeks ago, and I cannot believe this is finally over. I mean, the whole story started all the way back in 2016, so let's see, that's, I want to say 9 years? 2017, 2018, 2021, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, that's 9 years this story has been going on, and that's a really long time for an anime to be running, but I do not regret watching these episodes weekly because this anime is one that inspired me. I say this anime inspires me because I'm sure there's those people that grew up watching Dragon Ball Z, how they wanted to be strong, be jacked like Goku is, but with My Hero Academia, how it inspired me is that Deku is like one of the underdog main characters of an anime, and I just saw myself in him. How he's going through life, how he's being shot down by everyone, his friends, his family, saying that because he's quirkless, he's never going to amount to anything, he's never going to be able to follow his dreams. Those are things that, honestly, can be very relatable to my life. But I can't believe that this is finally over. I mean, we went from Deku being this scrawny, skinny little kid who had the dreams of being a hero to finally meeting the person who inspired him to be a hero and just working super hard, never giving up on his dreams to actually accomplish his dreams of becoming a hero. Not only was this such an inspiring anime, but ever since like 2020, it was a show that I spent 5 years of my life watching. So, it's crazy that it's finally over. I love what the show did with the final battle. I love the epic fight between All Might and All For One. Just the epic fight they had at the end. How it could have been during the beginning of the series. How we see their fight could have been when All For One was in his prime. And this time All Might, he's using this Iron Man suit to fight All For One. It's super cool. And it's just crazy, man. Like, I can't believe the show is finally over. I love that Deku, like, if you've seen the ending of the show, I don't want to give any spoilers, but I love how he decides to become a hero at the end of the show. And, how during the credits, it just says like what his classmates are doing. Like Kacchan, he's still out there being a hero, he's still doing the hero work, even though apparently there's been a major decrease in villains ever since All For One was destroyed. But it's super cool. There's also like Todoroki, he's also doing hero work. Like, I think it said he's like number 5 on the hero billboard. And then there's other heroes that have kind of like stepped away from hero work, like they're the Invisible Girl. She instead, like, she's doing kind of like this modeling gig. And there's also like other heroes that Midoriya grew up with doing hero work, that they've teamed up to form their own hero agency. It's just really amazing to see how these kids that you first meet from the first season that are just barely learning about their powers and what their powers can actually do, how they can be used to help themselves and help people, to becoming these 25-year-olds to have full mastery of their powers, and just to see how they've decided to help society. It's really cool to see. Plus, Deku isn't fully out of the hero universe yet. I mean, at the end of the show, during the end credits, All Might breaks the 4th wall and he says, "That's not over yet, young man." And he gives Deku this like Iron Man suit that similar to what All Might wore to fight All For One. And with that suit, Deku can use the embers of One For All, and he can continue fighting crime until the ember of One For All finally goes away. So, It's cool that Deku hasn't fully given up on his dream of doing the hero work, but he's also found his own path in life and how he can help people aspire to be future heroes. I just loved it so much. It had a great ending. The whole story to it was great. Like, the fights with Midoriya and Shigaraki were amazing. Shigaraki's backstory is one of the darkest villain stories that I think I've seen. And it was just an enjoyable show. I liked it a lot. So, the story My Hero Academia might be over, the anime might be over, but that's not gonna keep us from enjoying it. We can always play the video games like My Hero One's Justice 1 and 2, and My Hero One's Justice All-Star is coming out in February. We can also watch the past seasons of My Hero Academia and read the manga from My Hero Academia. Plus, My Hero Academia Vigilante Season 2 is gonna be coming out sometime next year, which I'm super excited for. I actually really like that show. But, yeah, even though we finished the story, to me this feels like saying goodbye to a good chunk of my hot childhood that I spent watching this show. I don't regret watching a single episode because this show inspired me so much and I loved it. But yeah, great show. Sad that it's gone, but it will always be in our memories. So yeah, that's what I got for you. Please, if you like this video, give it a thumbs up. Leave a comment of what your favorite part of My Hero Academia was. And yeah, we'll see you in future videos. Take care.